Hello students, welcome to the channel. Today's target 750 plus video is on functions. For those of you who are new to the channel, this series is about advanced problems in math from SAT and ACT. So let's begin. Question 1, let fx be ax to the power 7 plus bx cube plus cx minus 5, where a, b and c are constants. If f of minus 7 is 7, then what is f of 7 equal to? So if I write f of minus 7, then that would be a times minus 7 to the power 7 plus b times minus 7 cube plus c times minus 7 minus 5. And this should be equal to plus 7. Now, if you can see this, this can be written as 7 to the power 7a times minus 1 to the power 7 plus 7 cube b into minus 1 cube minus 7c minus 5 is plus 7. Or in other words, I can say minus 7 to the power 7a minus 7 cube b minus 7c minus 5 is plus 7. Now I need to find f of 7. So how would f of 7 look? F of 7 would look as 7 to the power 7a plus 7 cube b plus 7c minus 5, right? So this is what I need to find. So I have these two equations in which the terms having a, b, and c are negative here, and the terms having a, b, and c are positive here. So if this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, and if I add the two equations, I would get f of 7 plus 7. And this term will cancel, this and this will cancel, this and this will cancel. Minus 5 and minus 5 will be minus 10. So f of 7 will be minus 10 minus 7, which is minus 17. So the value for f7 is minus 17, option A. Question 2. Let f be a polynomial function such that for all real x, f of x squared plus 1 is x to the power 4 plus 5x squared plus 3. For all real x, what is f of x? Now, f of x squared plus 1 is x to the power 4 plus 5x squared plus 3, right? And I have to find f of x. So I notice that for f of x, every term has x squared. So I should try and work with the square of x squared plus 1 to see how I can get the right expression. So let x squared plus 1 be t. So t square would be x squared plus 1 the whole squared, which is x to the power 4 plus 2x squared plus 1. Using the formula, a plus b whole square is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? So when I take the square of t, I get this expression. Now, I already have x to the power 4. Now for 2x squared, I need to come to 5x squared. So I need to add 3x squared. I can get 3x squared if I add 3t to my expression, right? So let me add 3 times x squared plus 1. So when I do that, I get x to the power 4 plus 2x squared plus 3x squared plus 5x squared plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. So now I have added 3t, that means 3 times x squared plus 1, and I have gotten this. But actually, I don't want 4. I want 3 in my final answer. So I will have to add a negative 1. So what does my expression of f of t become? It becomes t squared plus 3t minus 1. Because when I worked with t, I got t squared. I had to add 3t to that to get 5x squared. And then I had to subtract 1 to make this 4 into 3. So if f of t is t squared plus 3t minus 1, then f of x would be x squared plus 3x minus 1. So the right answer is option D. Question 3. If the function f defined by fx is equal to cx divided by 2x plus 3 satisfies x is equal to f of fx, so this is a nested function, for all real numbers x except minus 3 by 2. Yeah, so not minus 3 by 2, because if x becomes minus 3 by 2, the denominator becomes 0. Then what is c? Okay, so f of x is cx by 2x plus 3. So f of fx would be f of cx by 2x plus 3. Now, what would be f of cx by 2x plus 3? Wherever I have x, I would put this expression. So that would become c times cx by 2x plus 3 divided by 2 times cx by 2x plus 3 and another plus 3. So this is f o fx or f of fx, right? So wherever I had x, I put fx and I got f of fx. And this is equal to x. This is given here. Right, so now let's solve this. I'll clear this part. So I have c square x by 2x plus 3 divided by 2cx plus 3 times 2x plus 3 whole divided by 2x plus 3 is x. So I took this 2x plus 3 with 3 because I took the LCM and added them. So this 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3 will cancel. So my next step will become so I will take this to the right hand side by cross multiplying. So I will get c square x is x times 2cx plus 3 times 2x plus 3. So c squared x is 2cx squared plus 3x times 2x plus 3, which is 2cx squared plus 6x squared plus 9x. So if I bring the like terms together, I would get c squared x is 2c plus 6x squared plus 9x. And this is true for all real numbers x. And so the coefficients of x and the coefficients of x squared on the two sides should be equal. So the coefficient of x on the two sides are c squared and 9. So that means c should be plus minus 3. And the coefficient of x squared on the right hand side is 2c plus 6 and on the left hand side is 0. So 2c is negative 6 or c is negative 3. So when I compare these two, c can only be negative 3 because negative 3 satisfies this as well as this. So the answer is option A. Question 4. The function fx is equal to m cube plus 6m squared plus 5m. For which of the following intervals will the function be positive? Okay, so let me first find the roots of this function. Let it be equal to 0. So m can be taken common, m squared plus 6m plus 5. And this can be written as 5 and 1. So m squared plus 5m plus m plus 5. So this becomes m times m plus 5 into m plus 1 is 0. So the roots are 0, minus 5, and minus 1. So on the coordinate plane, my roots are minus 5, minus 1, and 0. So my function will look like this, right? It would start from the bottom left because the leading coefficient is positive, and then it would rise, cross at minus 5, come back at minus 1, then fall, and then rise again to cross at 0, the 3 roots. So in which interval is the function positive? It is positive between minus 5 and minus 1 because that is when it's above the x-axis. So interval 2. And it is positive greater than 0, when m is greater than 0, because that is when it is above the x-axis again. So the function f of m, oh, this should be f of m, not f of x. Yeah. So the function f of m would be positive in interval 2 and interval 4, which is option B. So this was a quick drill on advanced problems from functions. Hope this was useful. If it was, hit like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other drills I can make as part of Target 750 Plus. I'll see you in a new video soon. Take care. Bye-bye.